After some days, Mama Ruth made her decision. If one woman fails, another will succeed, she told the villagers proudly. She went herself and brought a new wife for her son. Her name was Vanessa, beautiful on the outside, soft-spoken in public, eyes always measuring the room. The marriage was arranged quickly. No deep questions, no patience, just pride. Back in the city, Olivia was living quietly with her mother, thinner, slower, but slowly healing. One evening, her mother held her shoulders and looked closely at her face. "My daughter, see what suffering has done to you. Marriage should not turn a young woman into an old soul." Olivia swallowed her tears. "I tried, Mama. I endured everything." Her mother sighed. When a husband is still tied to his mother's voice like a child, the wife will always sleep outside his heart. Not long after, they heard the news. Noah had married another wife. Olivia cried that night, but it was the last night she cried like that. They returned the bride price with dignity. No insults, no fighting, just silence and strength. And slowly, Olivia began to change. She started dressing beautifully again, eating well, smiling again. The light in her face returned little by little. One afternoon at a supermarket, Destiny tapped her shoulder. "Olivia?" She turned, and her past stood in front of her. Eric, her old school love, the one she once left behind. They laughed in surprise, talked, shared memories, exchanged numbers. Calls turned into long conversations. Conversations turned into visits. Visits turned into love reborn, but this time mature and gentle. Months later, Olivia held a test result with trembling fingers. "Mama," she whispered, "I think I'm pregnant." Her mother stared, then burst into tears of joy. So the tree was never barren, only planted in the wrong soil. They danced, they cried, they praised God. But in Mama Ruth's house, another story was unfolding. Vanessa, the wife material, never lifted a broom. She did not sweep, she did not cook, she did not wash. She woke late, ate first, slept again. Mama Ruth, the same woman who once inspected Olivia's cooking pot every morning, now cooked quietly in her own kitchen. She washed plates with tired hands. If she tried to speak, Vanessa would answer coldly, "I am not your servant. I am your son's wife." Mama Ruth would go silent. She could not talk boldly. She could not shout. She could not command. The same mouth that thundered against Olivia now spoke in whispers. Villagers began to notice. They gathered near the well and murmured, "Mama Ruth, why is your voice low now? Is this not the real woman you chose? The one you called perfect? Why were you strong only with Olivia?" Another said, "Some people are lions only where goats live." Weeks passed, still no pregnancy. Whispers grew louder. Maybe the problem was never Olivia. Maybe the son is the one. When news reached the village that Olivia was pregnant for another man, the ground of pride under Mama Ruth's feet cracked. Noah stopped walking with his shoulders high. Regret began visiting him at night. He remembered every time Olivia begged him, "Let us go to the hospital together." He remembered every time he refused. A judge who refuses to hear both sides will one day beg to be heard himself. Who was truly barren, the woman who cried, or the pride that refused truth? When power changes hands, does character remain the same? Say when. Episode 5 will go even deeper.